Welcome back, everybody. I don't want every single video to be like this. It seems like the last couple of major updates to the channel have consisted of
I hurt myself today.
I crashed again. It's been 2 weeks since I broke my wrist. I shredded myself pretty good. This is actually quite healed. It was scarring, or scabbing was up to here, around the back of my arm, back of my shoulder, hip, down my rib cage on the right. This summer, the update really is that once I gave up on Park City and realized that that was not a realistic goal for me for 2023, I kind of cut back on my riding a little bit. Want my back to heal appropriately. I didn't get a lot of heat training, so when I finally did pull the plug on Park City Point to Point for 2023, it was getting into the hottest part of the summer and just didn't want to go out and be not heat trained and risk injury, dangerous conditions. The canyons of LA can hit 110 degrees when you're out riding, and that, if you're not acclimated to it, can be really dangerous. So when I gave up on that, I kind of pulled back on my riding a little bit. And as the fall started kicking in, we started getting cooler evenings. I was riding quite a bit. After work, I would go over to the Victory Trailhead, and it wasn't huge mileage. It was consistency that I was aiming for. And up until I did this Friday night 2 weeks ago, I was going like 4 nights a week. It was really great. And then this happened. So what did I do? How did it happen? What's the recovery process look like? And what's next steps for me? Frankly, I was at the end of my ride. It was dusk, about 7 p.m., just at sunset. And I was complete with my ride, and I was almost back to the car. My wife had gone running, and she was there with me, and she witnessed everything happen. And I went ahead to get to the car and get my bike on the roof, so when she got back to the car, we could just go home, have some dinner, get to bed, and get up the next day to do another workout. And mid-turn, 20 to 25 miles an hour, front tire went flat. I don't know what happened. When I initiated the turn, everything was solid, it was firm, and then it went completely flat, and I don't know what happened. How that happened, I haven't been back to the trailhead since to see where I crashed, what could have possibly happened to my tire. I did inspect my tire the weekend after it happened, and my front tire, one of the lugs, did get ripped free from the carcass. It's still attached, but it's definitely something that you can just peel back. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, if I ran over something sharp and it cut the carcass, but I pumped it up and it's still holding air, which is very strange. So I don't know how this happened. I don't know if I'm running too wide of a tire on too narrow of a rim, and just the cornering forces on pavement at those speeds caused it to peel the bead back and burp all my air out. I don't know. So that, I hit the ground at 20 to 25 miles an hour. I broke a bone in my wrist called the scaphoid. And this is apparently a slow healing wrist break. I am in a removable, sweatable, showerable cast. And the reason they put me in it is, I requested it. So if you ever have to get a cast, ask for one of these. They're awesome. It's by Fast Form. I'll do a quick overview of it in a different video. But I'm also missing a chunk of my palm from where I hit the ground. So I have to do wound care. I have to make sure that that's drying out after my showers, and make sure that I'm not getting any weird infections in my hand. Everything is healing smoothly from a skin standpoint. But the wrist is going to be 6 to 8 weeks in the cast. I'm 2 weeks in as of yesterday, and so I have 4 to 6 weeks to go. So that is my healing timeline for this latest accident. Over the next 6-8 weeks, I'm going to be focusing on healing my back. I did tweak my back injury again when I hit the ground. I have some sciatica pain, so I am dealing with that by rest and taking some anti-inflammatories. And I'm going to start poking around and seeing what kinds of products I have laying around to start doing just product overviews. I'll do a damage report on all my gear, a kind of finishing report on my helmets because those are due for replacement. They're now 3 years old. And we'll go over what kind of damage they sustained through normal wear and tear and through this accident. And then after that, the goal, so long as it's not super wet this winter, is to get back to riding. I'd like to I know I did my goals this year kind of video back around turn of the new year, and my back didn't cooperate. So those goals from last year are going to be my goals for next year. I don't know if I'll sign up again for Park City Point to Point. That is still TBD because of my back. We're going to see how training goes between now and when sign up is in February, March next year. I'd like to go up and ride the kind of eastern Sierras up into the eastern portion of Yosemite, ride the Yosemite Valley, ride out in Joshua Tree in the park to get some video of what it's like to ride out in Joshua Tree, and go and just explore new places with my bike. So thank you for continuing to watch random videos, people who stumble across this channel. If there's anything that you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments. And looking forward to a better year in 2024. So hope you're enjoying life. Hope you are riding a lot and you are enjoying your bicycles. And we will see you sometime in the near future. Have a good day. Bye.